Okay, so now we're going to talk about template folders. This is a template folder that I have created so I can just easily cut and paste when I'm creating a new folder for a new client. I'll show you how I do that. So if you go to Dashboard and New Client or Project, and it says Duplicate Existing. This is where for a new client, I would duplicate the template and then just hit duplicate, and then I don't have to kind of reinvent the wheel. So I'll just show you what's in my template. So this is a welcome note. So obviously I changed the first name. This is sort of the overview that I have for every client. And obviously you can see it's got a lot of information. So I've got the link for them to upload files if they need to pay, Google Maps, the courthouse. I just, depending on which county it is, I just delete the ones that I don't need before sending it to the client. I explain the folder structure to them, contact information, email addresses, my office locations. This is my holiday working notice and my communication policy. So this is all given to the client right up front as a welcome note. And then I'm going to do a video showing what it looks like from the client. And so you can see what it looks like when the client logs into their portals. I'm just going to name this Irene, which is my middle name. And I've created a separate login for my Gmail account for that, for Irene. So you can just see what it looks like from the user end. So this is the welcome note. I love it. You can put whatever you want in here. It's completely customizable in terms of you can highlight things, you can add videos, you can add pictures. This is supposed to be a picture of Happy Holidays. I don't know what happened to it. But it's pretty robust. Okay, so here's the section on files. So if you see these little locks here, that means that there's some sort of restriction on it. One thing I don't like about Clinked is the clients can sort of upload things to wherever in their file, and it can take you a while to find it. So I've just kind of changed that by giving one client uploads folder. I changed their permission to where they can, actually I need to change this, they can view and edit. So the client is going to have access to edit the client uploads folder, and that's the only folder they're going to be allowed to edit. So here is a general folder, and this is only going to be to view, download, and share. Within those folders, that's going to contain their file. So administrative, correspondence, discovery, evidence, mediation, trial, prep, and pleadings. So this is where we upload documents, and I'll just show you how easily that is to do. Okay, so you can drag and drop. So I'm just going to drag and drop this picture, hit start upload. You obviously can drag a bunch of different documents at once. You can do folders at once. But this is what I like about this versus just a regular client portal. So when you click on the actual document, there's a lot of things that you can do with it. You can share it with people. You can add a comment. So if there's something that I need to discuss with my client, I would just hit at and then their name and then type in whatever note and hit enter. And then of course the client can respond. So it's nice to sort of an easily trackable way of communicating without a million emails. You can tag it. I actually don't really use that feature. If you upload more than one version, it'll show you the different versions. You can assign tasks either to your staff or to your clients. But my favorite actually is approvals. So you can request approvals. Let's see. I think I have to add myself as a user. So in this template section, you have to invite whoever your client is going to be. In this case, it's me. And once that invitation is accepted, then you're going to be able to send them approvals, documents, get their feedback. You'll be able to tag them in. You'll be able to tag them in different notes or comments, etc. So this, as you can see now, it's an existing member. So if we go back to the files, So this is me sending a note to Irene. If I need the client to approve something, then I just hit approval, request approval from group members, hit that and hit select. So they're going to get something in their email that shows that there's something that they need to approve. They can log on, look at the document, and then hit approved. And all of this will show up in your dashboard area. The next section is notes. I love notes. This template has two. These are notes that I put with every single client new folder. And then obviously you can add as you go along. So this is the welcome note, which you've already seen. This is my office closing vacation, which is also here. So I actually put it in multiple locations. So there's really no excuse for them not to see it. Events is exactly what it sounds like. You can add calendar events, so court dates, mediation dates. You can put on here and assign them to the client as well. You can give the client tasks over in this module. I tend not to use it that much. Another feature here that I use kind of sporadically is chat. So you can actually chat with your clients through this system. So then that's a message that I've just sent to myself, Irene. So that's pretty much it for how I set up my template. So I will go back and show you what it looks like from the client end.